done. 73 hours of rural town Australia. We're going to just have a quick view of that, and then I'm going to go over and continue this farm here, which I've spent 1.5 hours on, just putting down a field and a house. So we're going to check this build out first, and I've uninstalled a few mods that belong on this map. The map's completely done, completely built, so I generally don't play them once I build them. I play them to make some legit money, and then, yeah, once the map's built, I move on to another build. This was my 4th build. The other ones are, I'd say, just as good as this build, but I've built them all very differently to each other. And we'll see as soon as it loads. It may take a little longer because there's a few mods missing. And but the game is a lot of fun. I know there's Farm Sim 26, 25 is the latest one, I believe. I haven't played it, but apparently the mud and the dirt flick off the tyres and do all that. But I first got into Farming Simulator at FS15, Farming Simulator 15, and then I got 17 and 19, and I thought 19 was probably the best of all of them. Farming Simulator 19 was really the start of mods. It was the first game that had mods introduced to it. And Farming 22, this one's a bit different, but you're able to build fences and plant trees and do all sorts of things that FS19 you couldn't do on. So we're nearly loaded here. We're going to check it out. We'll do a flyover, and we'll just have a quick view of this map, and then we'll go on and continue the new one that I'm building. And the new one I'm building is a completely different theme. It's going to be more outback Australia, so I'm going to have to change a lot of things, but any second now we'll be loaded. It does take a while because there's so much on the map. And here we go. We'll be a little freaky there for a moment at first. We'll just have a look at the overall. A little bit laggy. We've got plenty of fields. We've got a lot built. And so I think we'll just take a flyover now, and we'll check this out. We'll start here. This is no man's land map. We may as well have a flyover from here. Always takes a second or two to load the construction mode once you get it going. So this is up the shop, and I just made some parking spaces. And so when people order their tractors or get services done, they'll pick it up and drop it off here, and while they wait, they can have a bit of a barbecue and that sort of stuff. I try to make this one as realistic as possible. All the footpaths, we've got gutters that continue through the entire street. And I've got all the street signs and speed limits and all of that sort of stuff. So there's footpaths running both sides. This is the main street. This is a forestry camping area, so it's to bring people into town. You come down here and hire the huts, and we've got boats and stuff. Come out, do a bit of fishing, and all these tracks all wind right the way through. I spent many hours building this map, and all the paths all lead to other cabins, and yeah, we'll come out here. We've got the car park. It's all a national park area. That leads off at the back of this street. I'm not going to go any further down here, but we've also got some huts in here. Sorry about the camera. We're at the shop now. We'll come back to this, but there's huts in there as well. And just somewhere for people to have a bit of a retreat and get away from it all. So I such a long time, and I've done that now. So we'll go back to the main street. It's got a big grass field that runs up there. And, look at the left-hand side of the street first, and we've got McBoochie's, which is McDonald's. And we've got the building coming out the back there for them. Bit of detailing. Somewhere for the kids to play. We'll go down that street later. We've got a bakery here. Once again, speed limit 50. All the gutters, both sides of the street, so they are mountain gutters. So that's the bakery. A couple of blocks of units here. And nice little waterway out the front on both sides. Some parking. Up the back here, some room for the kids to play. And they've got themselves a basketball court. That's the best I could get the inner circle, just because of how the game painting operates. It's all on grids, so it's really hard to do. Also a volleyball court. And back out to the main street, we've got the dairy here. It's not finished yet, but you can see it's all up and away. So left hand side of the street, we've got a massive nursery. This is the front entrance to the nursery. And yeah, I try to get it as realistic as possible. We're parking out the front and the barbecue area out the front of the nursery. Over here we've got bale sales. We sell our bales, they get stored in there. That's the office. And a couple of semi-trailers for some timber. We buy timber from nurseries. Some trucks ready to go there. Go back out the left side of the main street here, just past the nursery. And we have the local tavern, the pub. Nice little moat. Just here. Car park. Someone's pulling up the back. And yeah, spent a lot of time, a lot of detailing. I just don't play the map anymore because it's already built, so there's no point. I continue just to build maps, and then we take us to the service station, and with the gas station wherever we're from, the mechanical garage down as well. And all the signs are up, and yeah, you go in there and pay for it. So we'll go up this street now. This is the forestry to the right, and we've got the equestrian centre here, which is right next to the lodges here. So people bring in their horses and they do the figure eight. All the equestrian there. Over here we've got a sweet shop, ice creams and all that sort of stuff. Areas here for people to sit down and enjoy their time. Delivery right out the front, so we had to fence it off just to protect the people. And a couple of houses here. This is the horse paddock. Of course we put a bit of hay down here. We don't really need a great deal of it. A couple of other horses I've put into these homes. Homestead here as well. The equestrian is not running this week, so all the horses have been put away, and a couple more houses. So just like does his own veggies and whatnot. This leads us out to all the fields, and there's a lot of fields out there, heaps and heaps. We've got the BGA just down there. It's not finished, but the map's pretty much done. We've got all the roads dissecting up to all of our fields. Try to sort of go with the landscaping, with the roads and stuff. The roads I'd like to do a bit more work with, but all in all, it's turned out pretty good. So we get the snake around here. There are more trees. Started to build a whole new map. So these are all of our fields, as you can see, a long way down there. And we'll head back up this road now. And I know it's actually back to the main street. And some of all these houses make lime. All the stones come down here and we crush it, we make our own lime. And a bit of a service road around the back there, a couple of houses. Not a great deal of detailing put into these houses. Didn't need to, there's so much here. We're going to go up through the bush up there, but we're going to come back to that a little bit later. And down on the left, we've got a little village, community village here. And yeah, another sweet shop here, got some power lines and that. Just a little area where a few people live close together. Yeah, bit of a restaurant out the back of it. And here's the original farmer before all the street was built. That's where he stores his gear, and these are his fields. This one's here, but the town's been built up around it. And this is the community centre here. Police station, fire. It's got a jail in there as well. In the back room, just in there is the jail. People misbehave, they find themselves locked up for a couple of days or whatever. We've got a pool. I had to take all the power lines away, most of them, because the lag was just ridiculous. Crazy amount of lag, but yeah, they've got a pool area just here and another barbecue play area, so there's always something to do down here. Let's go up through the bush. Deliberately made some bushland through here. It's just a bit of fun to drive or ride a motorbike through. That road there all joins up here. Go up through the bush and snake and wind up around here. And up the top, we've got the tailor shop just up here on the hill. This is where we bring all the lambs wool and we pick up clothing. And this one's just up on the hill, nice and quiet, out of the way. Good country sort of feel about it. Nice little place. Skip down here, but the other side is better. This will just take us down towards the cattle. We'll go down this road first. It's quite nice to drive through here, especially when you're carrying a load or whatever, and scoot left and down the hill. It's quite nice, this little area. The best is yet to come, and saving the best till last. And we come in here, this is where we make all of our TMR and silage and all that. And this is the cattle. So Main Street runs up the centre here. We usually do straw, whatever it is, straw on this, we'll either barley or wheat. And we've got our grass for our silage and all that here. We come into the cattle area. See, I've put down raw grass. All the cattle have all got their own entry and they can come and go as they please, in and out of there. Same as the bulls, this is where the bulls are. And we've allowed the bulls to come out and service the girls whenever they choose to. They can come straight out of here into the open pasture, and we've got some in the centre, that's where they come out, and they can feed it well and just free roam around. So that's pretty much about it here. Got a nice little moat out the back, and the entrance to the cattle farm. We also got down this side, and there's a up here. Come here. Silo here. That's about it for the cattle. We're going to go and see over this side. This is where the house is. And that's the cattle to our left there. I was going to build a mining area through all of this, but I've started building a new one already. This map's pretty much completed. This is where the farmhouse is up here. So comes up and winds around, a couple of different horse paddocks. Where's our horse? Horse is somewhere. There we go. Somewhere here. Anyway, this is the house. Got a little service bay out the front of the building. Wash machine, a shed for our vehicles, and the house as well. I'll put down a map here, so that's a sleeping trigger. Kind of overlooks a lot of the fields, and I'm going to go down and have a look at the pigs now. So this all wraps around, not much else up the top, just some fields. The ones around here, got some safety rails. The road winds around, this is all of our fields all out here. So we'll go on a little bit in a minute. We'll run a road train, which a triple road train, which is why this road is so wide. We've got the main silo here, the farmers market, and we've also got some housing. There's the narrow bridge here. We're going to go over this bridge down this way in a moment. But yeah, it's turned out pretty good, this one. This is where the pigs are. This is the actual starting grid, but this is all pigs. You can see it is starting to get dark at night now, so they got their own little water source over here in the dam. They've got a mud source too. So the pigs are pretty happy. And we've got storage over here for all of their goods. We can scoot down this road here. That one takes us over this narrow bridge. Got to be careful there, which is what the warning signs are. We can wrap around. We're going to go across this bridge, so we're not going to look at that just yet. This runs us back down to town. That's the original farmers' lot area. And wrap around to the left. This is where the country starts. No more gutters. This is the start of all the rural area. A couple of horses there. A few people got a couple of horses. A horse in town, you can see. That one doesn't finish. So we cut up this road here, up the hill. And this will take us over the river instead of always going down to the pig farm and using that one. So here's the big bridge that goes across. It's quite nice, really. That's the trail we just walked under. This takes us to another silo. And down the hill, I know it's getting dark now, so I've got it on times 5, but it's pretty much the map all done. And yeah, so that's it. That's back to the cattle over there and the farmhouse up the hill. So it was quite a good build, 73 hours. We'll have a look at this place with the lights now, and then we'll go and continue the new build. It looks rather nice, you know. A bit of lighting. I can't really get too much more lighting because the FPS drops too much. So we just got it in little bits and pieces just for the aesthetics of it. And yeah, that's about it. We'll work our way back up here, up to the shop. We've got our John Deere site, advertising for John Deere sales. So that's the shop there, and the PDA. This is it. Lots and lots of fields, and farmhouse is up there. And this is the cattle we just seen, pigs, the sheep. I didn't show you the sheep, but that doesn't really matter. And the equestrian centre, all here, the horses. So yeah, it's been a pretty good, fun build. But it's time to continue on with the new build. I'm going to concentrate on sheep at first, because eventually wool brings you a lot of money, but it does take a while. So you can see I've built many maps, many maps, just constantly. This is the one we're up to now. going to load this one up. We're going to continue building it. I've only just got down a farmhouse, a little bit of detailing for the roads and around the farmhouse. We put it in a very unique place, which I've never put a house there before, so it was a bit of an experiment, and it worked out pretty well. Worked out really well. So this one will be a new build. I generally stream cricket on this channel, but I also play Farming Simulator 22, and I really enjoy it. It's a good break from cricket, and there's only so much cricket you can play within the week. You always need to have a bit of a change up. It's pretty important. Don't want to get bored with games. So I try and play different games and save the ones I love the most for when I've got the most amount of time. So I tend to try not to load up a game, one of the games that I like the best, like Farming Simulator 22 and Cricket 19. Two games that I really love, DayZ as well, but I don't stream DayZ. There's a lot better players at DayZ than me, but I still love the game. Well, this is it. This is our house. And a little PDA here. Haven't done a great deal yet, so I thought I'd just stream this episode. So yeah, as you can see, this is how the shop normally looks. I've done nothing to it. I've only got $1.5 million. But up on that roof there, there's $1 million in all the collectibles. I just got to go up that ladder. I can't zoom any more. Can't zoom in anymore because that's just there temporarily. No fencing yet. All I've done is just made this grass field. That's going to be for the sheep. That's where I put the sheep. And this is our driveway. And I've tried to make it a little bit more realistic, the edges of the road and gravel mixed with dirt. And it's a really nice place to put the house. And leaving all the trees on, I'm only just going to take trees out that are in the way of the build. So I'll try and keep it as natural as I can and still build around it. And there's our house. We haven't got a dog yet. I suppose I should put a dog down. I think I will. No! Put our looking dirty doggy there. Oops. So yeah, so we look from the house, we'll be able to overlook the sheep paddock, which this will be when it's all grass, and I'm going to put the pens down. And this episode, we're going to make a cut through a track here. Oh, something else I did. This is the only road that comes with the map, so you can paint over it and get rid of it, but I just decided to take it. And if you cut in left up here, do a nice little bush track. That's going to lead us like further along. That's the end there. I have no plans yet. I'm just going to do as I go. And yeah. So that's it. So we're just waiting on this grass to grow now. It's been sown and fertilised, and that's all we're waiting for. So I use some really nice tractors. Case IH Magnum 400, very, very nice tractor, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to come back with the stream in about 5 minutes and continue building this, so thanks for watching, and that's it.